Welcome to Hampstead House. So Hampstead is a place that's evolved from a village, and it developed a lot in the 18th century to the present day, but it's picked up and been added to over that time with many different pieces of architecture from different periods: Victorian, modernism, high-tech, everything in between, to make this really fantastic mix of different architectures. Okay, so the brief was quite a specific brief from the clients, which was a beautifully restored period house, which has been moved into by a very cool 1950s Scandinavian family. So what we found when we started working on the project was a house that had been basically gutted by the previous owners. So very little of the original soul was there. Many of the details have been taken out, things have been moved around, it had been stripped back to a kind of bland modernism, which was really pleasing nobody. So part of our work was to try and restore the house back to the way it would have been in Victorian times, but also add this contemporary dimension to it. For the rear extension itself, we did many versions of trying different things out, and it eventually settled on this pitched roof form, which references the gable ends of the original arts and crafts houses in the local area and the original gable end of the existing house. We also wanted to try and get away from an extension that just is a single story box, so that it had a sense of volume and drama within it. So within this room, you can see that the pitch roof forms are expressed on the inside as well, and that gives a sort of sense of volumetric drama to sitting at the dining table, enjoying a meal. I think houses are something that do evolve over time. I mean, this house originally dated from the Victorian period, and I guess each owner changes it in a way and adapts it to their particular need throughout history. And what we've done here is just the latest incarnation of that. And I think that you could say it's perhaps a slightly poetic step forward from the house, but the way that Hampstead itself has adapted over the years, that it's grown from this village that was originally there and been added to and added to. And the whole thing sits very comfortably and works well, and I think it's an amazing place as a consequence. You know, coming back to the house and seeing it all lived in and seeing the garden so developed and in full bloom on a day like today is just fantastic. Seeing Cookie again is always a joy.